Please welcome to the blue corner, Ricky Rojas.
All right, this is the back end of the Somebody's O Has to Go doubleheader. We just saw Michael Hall take his first loss ever. And now Ricky Rojas coming out with that perfect 3-0 record, second time inside the Fury FC cage. He has never lost, period, amateurs or professional.
Man, he packs some real power. He's lightning quick. It was his last fight that really sent him over the top for us as commentators, as Fury fans. But Ricky Rojas, another guy to keep your eye on. I'm telling you guys, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. These Challenger Series cards, they really are a not so hidden gem anymore because they have some of the best contenders before they make it kind of as veteran professionals. You get to see him on the come up, and guys like Ricky Rojas, he's young, he's hungry, he's powerful. He cannot wait to step in here and fight.
Yeah, and it was that win over Chuy Lopez back in August at Fury FC 108, where Chuy Lopez always comes in with these huge, grand entrances. There's a lot of energy, there's a lot of excitement, and Lopez is a very good fighter as well. And Ricky Rojas had an onslaught in round 2. That's what you're talking about. We were like, whoa, what just happened?
Yeah, he went from, you know, a good young professional to a real prospect, somebody that I personally like to keep my eye on, not for any reason other than the guy just puts on entertaining fights. He's got a great chin, he's got great cardio, and man, he's got some dynamic, sharp boxing. So good it can actually shut down good grapplers. He'll force guys to stand and bang with you. If you're not willing to bang, it's gonna be a short night and a tough fight.
Ricky Rojas is inside. Let's meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Sebastian Rodriguez.
El Guapo, Sebastian Rodriguez. You hear that big cheer for Rodriguez, H-Town's own, training at 4-Ounce Fight Club in Atsalan as well. This kid has so much potential. He's already lived up to it, coming off that explosive finish of Drake Lopez at Fury Challenger Series 14. He looks so strong. That was my biggest takeaway.
Yeah, and he's one of those fighters, he can find a way. He can make it happen in the cage. There are some gym heroes, there are some cage heroes. This man's a cage hero. I've seen him down 2 rounds and find the finish in 3. He'll strike with the strikers, he'll grapple with the grapplers. He's got a super strong team behind him. Another super prospect here in Sebastian Rodriguez.
And for more on this fight, our very own Amanda Portajai is standing by.
Y'all, we love matchups like this. We have 2 undefeated fighters coming in, so somebody's gonna add a loss to their record tonight. We have Rodriguez, who is good with grappling, versus Rojas, who is really good and powerful. So we're just gonna see where this goes, and we're gonna see who can keep their squeaky clean undefeated record tonight. I'm gonna throw it back over to you, Rahil.
Losses ever. For either of these guys, no losses as an amateur or as a professional. This is Somebody's O Has to Go on another level. We look at our tail to tape, brought to you by Ways to Well, redefining the way fighters recover and how you feel better, focusing on your health. You see that height advantage for nobody, it's even. The weight is good, everything is ready. The records are perfect. Let's get this one going and get our introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next fight is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury FC flyweight division and is brought to you by WaysToWell.com. To find out more about proactive care, cancer detection, and the future of healthcare, visit them online right now at Ways2Well.com. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in at a perfect 125 pounds. Fighting out of Keller by way of Fort Worth, Texas, he holds an undefeated professional record of 3 wins, no losses. Here is Pretty Ricky Rojas. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This 4 rounds fighter stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he too weighed in at a perfect 125 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, he too holds an undefeated professional record of 2 wins, no losses. Here is Sebastian El Guapo Rodriguez. Your referee in charge of the action, Jeff Rexroad.
Man, there is a buzz inside the Bayou City Event Center. Sebastian Rodriguez has brought a lot of fans. Red gloves for Rodriguez. Ricky Rojas stepping into enemy territory with those blue gloves. Both of these guys, they fight with that corazon, Mexican-style fighters.
Nice check there from Rojas. So we talk about Rojas' boxing. He's very well-rounded. He's just particularly good in the boxing department. Whereas Rodriguez, he can box well, he's got a good kicking game, and he can wrestle and grapple really well. I think perhaps Rodriguez may have a bigger toolbox, but Rojas has a very sharp skill set that none have been able to figure out so far. And I think the uglier and grittier Rodriguez can make this fight, the more favorable it will be for him to get his hand raised.
And we're already seeing that right now. Rodriguez trying to make it dirty, keeping things tight. But Rojas' game, he said, all right, let's do it. I'm cool with this. Rodriguez corner right behind us. His fan corner.
Yeah.
They are standing up. They are excited. I'll be honest, I can barely hear you. This is fantastic.
Nice little duck under attempt there from Rodriguez. But Rojas is keeping the pressure. These guys are flyweights, and they are in their early 20s. I'm sure they could fight for an hour if you'd let them. And Rodriguez, man, chain wrestling, but Rojas' takedown defense proving to be successful so far.
The speed of this fight almost got Jeff Rexroad.
Oh, nice no-switch high kick there from Rodriguez. Seen and blocked, though, by Rojas. Rolling with the punches, Sebastian. Attacking the body is Rojas.
That striking of Rojas, this is where if you let him work, he will start to set up a lot of different combinations.
Man, what a grueling fight. This will not slow down either. Looking for a little back exposure himself, Rojas. You give him a good opportunity for a takedown, he'll take it. Oh man, big punch on the break there from Sebastian. Didn't quite land as flush as he was hoping. Nice low kick there from Ricky. I'll tell you, every time Sebastian throws a kick without setting up the punch, Rojas makes him pay for it.
2 minutes left in round 1.
Nice double up lead hook there from Rojas. Ooh, glancing high kick. Clips him in the eyes, he steps in for a knee. Nice body lock entry here from Rodriguez.
Daniel Pineda in the corner, or in the bottom of your screen there for just a second, was sitting there next to Amanda.
Intercepted knee, caught there from Rojas, scores him the takedown. But I'll tell you, Rodriguez is dangerous off his back. Rojas doesn't care. Rojas looking for big ground and pound. He's got to watch out for arm bars and triangles. This is kind of Sebastian's A game. He's very crafty off of his back.
He is not worried at all. He feels very confident with Rojas.
He's got the forearm clamp. There's Rodriguez looking for the arm bar, but Rojas hip to it, stands up. Big ground and pound, crazy pace.
Got some blood coming out of the nose of Rodriguez.
Still just under a minute to work. Nice, good consecutive shots there from Ricky Rojas. Sebastian looking for maybe an inverted triangle here. if he can get that right leg kind of right on the pit of the neck, he can figure 4. Rojas slips out of it as he continues finding big, accurate ground strikes from the open guard.
20 seconds left in round 1. It has been all Rojas to end this first round. Eating some big punches is Rodriguez.
Looking to wrestle up though. Rodriguez staying in the fight. But man, Rojas really giving him about as much as he can handle.
Oh, getting that left arm in. Opting for some punches instead. That is how you make a statement in enemy territory and steal a round. Because up to that point, it was up for grabs.
Absolutely. Man, it was Rodriguez threw a knee in the clinch, which Rojas caught and accepted the takedown. He actually stayed on top in the guard and found some big ground and pound. And like I said, as much as Rojas prefers to box, you give him an opportunity to score a takedown, and he'll take it anytime. He's a true, student of the game. Looking to turn that quarter from, rookie pro to veteran pro. And it's opportunities, moments like that really help these guys grow.
You see that damage on the face of Sebastian Rodriguez of Guapo.
This is what we noticed about Ricky Rojas last time. It was a pretty taxing round 1, but he came into round 2. I mean, just 100% ready to rock and roll. Gas tank very much so, strong and intact. Seemed unfazed by the heavy-paced round 1 in his last fight. It seems to be the same thing here in his next fight. He's gotten fury.
Oh, man.
Man, huge knees from the clinch as Rodriguez tries to throw punches over the top. Going right back to that top position where he's been brutal with his ground and pound. Has been Ricky Rojas. Looking for a Kimura is Sebastian. He doesn't have the best bite with that bottom arm. Short-lived. Looking to wrestle up as Rodriguez, as Rojas goes into a front headlock, stuffs the head, intelligently chooses to not knee, as Rodriguez was grounded. He's up and the knees fly.
Alex, I'm shocked. Rojas doesn't care about leaving an arm out there. He is just going in with everything. When Rodriguez's back is on the mat, he doesn't care.
No, he's so confident in his game. Big knee from the clinch again there from Ricky Rojas. Sebastian on a ghillie though. That's a deep ghillie. Popped his head out to Rojas. Rojas again, like you said, Raheel, not giving too much respect to the submission threat. Absorbs the ghillie, knows he can pop his head out as he's right back on top in the open guard, just dishing out some real punishment with his ground and pound.
I mean, still a lot of fight left. He might pay for it, but up to this point, doesn't care. He will over punch. He will leave an arm in there. Man, again.
And on an armbar, elbow line's cleared though.
Even when he grabbed on, didn't even phase him.
And on a triangle potentially, Rojas digs his left arm back to the inside. And on a potential entry into K-guard here. The longer this fight goes, though, nice little downward elbow
Big
on another
smash.
one. Big elbows here from Rojas.
Man, this is beautiful work by Rojas.
This is so taxing from the bottom perspective too. He's got the forearm clamp. We'll see if he can't cut an angle, look for an arm bar.
That's some danger now for Rojas, but
Squares him back up to his Rojas.
and look at that, he just gets out again. This is impressive, man.
Yeah, usually guys stop punching and try to hold you down for a second, but Rojas is just on it.
And at no point has he shown any signs of like, all right, let him stand back up. Nope, he wants to take the fight to Rodriguez while his back is touching the mat. Here we go again, let's see.
And on an inversion.
Oh. All right, got a little scrap in the back. On your screen, you're watching the fight, but behind us.
But we got professionals
Yeah,
doing
we got
it.
professionals inside. Let's see what's happening in the back there. A little dust up behind us.
Oh,
A fight in the cage.
Potential knee bar for Rodriguez. Oh, and the angle's not the best. He's now just in 50-50. There's an inside heel hook
Oh,
from this
man.
position that perhaps Rodriguez will look for, but Rojas is just still staying on those punches. Still in on the 50-50 position. Rojas has just been relentless with his ground and pound. There's that inside heel hook attempt, but Rojas was just so quick to slip out of it and then re-enter right back into the guard. I mean, what a
seconds
pace
left.
here
Yeah.
from Rojas.
This has been a wild fight, a wild pace, and just an onslaught from Rojas.
Rodriguez trying to find his
All
moments.
right, hey, I don't know what's going on over there. We don't turn lights off in the middle of the fight. The fight's happened in the cage.
Wayne Leggett had to make an announcement. There was a little dust up behind us.
Passionate fans.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, man, we got a real handful of a fight. That Ricky Rojas, I mean, he's unofficially up 2 rounds, still looking fresh. And Rodriguez, I mean, he's really trying to find submissions. But you can tell Rojas did his homework, did his training.
All right, we need everybody to get in their seat.
And Rojas not phased at all by any of those threats or the submissions being pulled by Rodriguez. Anytime he has a chance, he is over punching and throwing and connecting. That's been impressive so far.
This head in the game looks relatively fresh considering how arduous this fight pace has been.
Third and final round coming up right now.
Rojas asking for some crowd noise. Smashing in deep on a double, but man, the takedown defense of Ricky Rojas tonight has been A+. Has been perfect.
And you can see it on your screen right now. There is some back and forth going on with the state and some fans.
Ricky Rojas taking to the
guys.
body. Oh man.
Oh, wow.
Big knee on the entry. Another takedown there for Rojas. I mean, this is a high-level performance from Ricky Rojas. And again, we've seen it in Rodriguez's, I think, last amateur fight. He was actually down, he got dropped. He was down 2 rounds, and then in the 3rd round found, I think, a Darce choke or anaconda choke out of nowhere. So he's been down on the scorecards in the past and has found a path to victory. Threatens a triangle choke now, does Rodriguez, but Rojas has just been so hip to it all night. Digs the secondary arm back in, not allowing the isolated head and arm necessary on a triangle, and he has just lived inside the guard and has dished out just punch after punch.
Yeah, it was against Mehul Somaratu, one of our favorite fighters to watch, and it was in that amateur fight. I mean, he ate some big kicks and then was able to get that modified Darce choke for the win.
Man, against so many other opponents, Rodriguez's submission threat would likely be successful, but Ricky Rojas, man, we saw him, I mean, just put on an A+ masterclass in his last fight against Chuy Lopez, another real prospect. And he's replicating that tonight. Rodriguez in on that inversion, in on and the K guard if he can throw that left leg around. But man, Rojas just slick to it. It's a little cut-through pass to the outside. Rojas lets him up. We'll see him do work to the body again.
You know, I thought that output was going to slow down just a little bit for Rojas. It really hasn't.
The heart of Rodriguez on display as he's standing and banging. 2.5 minutes left.
Oh, man. It is all heart keeping up Rodriguez right now, and Rojas is trying to find the finish here in round 3 in hostile territory, coming into the city of Houston in the pro Rodriguez crowd. Can Rojas get it done?
Whoa. Man, Rojas, he's actually starting to show the fight's wearing on him as well. It's nice to know he's a human. As he's in deep on a double leg, finds the takedown. Rodriguez, though, in on a ghillie.
Oh,
that's a decent
pretty good bite
under the neck, and he's got him in closed guard.
Wow!
If there's any guard to finish this submission, and it's the closed guard. It's not the best bite on the neck, but you can see Rodriguez's left forearm. It was under the chin. It's no longer under the chin. I don't think we're going to see a finish here. But, man, what a Hail Mary attempt. I mean, and his head is out as Rojas's.
I wonder how much juice was left in those arms as well. That left arm was... It gave as big of a squeeze as it could in round 3. The angle just wasn't there.
And he got back to close guard.
Look, Alex, even with that threat there, you almost got finished. Rojas isn't backing out at all.
No way.
He is like, all right, I don't care. We'll figure this out as we go. He has the fight in the bag, does Rojas. Still looking for that finish, of course, but...
Back in on this K inversion. He's got to try to extend that leg.
Man, big punches.
Yeah, that's a tough... For MMA, it can be so challenging. We actually saw Jackson Glass trying to use the K guard position when he was fighting from the guard. Less than a minute left in this absolute barn burner of a fight.
It has been all Rojas thus far.
And perhaps another ghillie. Rojas, though, quick to pop his head out. Rojas, I mean, we've not seen many fights with more ground strikes thrown and landed than this fight from Ricky Rojas.
That was as dominating of a performance as I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And look, he is not stopping at all. He found something on tape where he said, I'm going to exploit this all night long, and he did just that. Ricky Rojas.
Man, what a fight.
What a performance.
This is a young man's game, and it's fights like that that show why. Props to Sebastian Rodriguez. I think Ricky Rojas takes that decision all day, but this is one of those fights for Sebastian Rodriguez. I mean, if he loses it, he's 2-1. It's still a great record. 15 minutes with, I mean, a real skilled dance partner here in Ricky Rojas, who effectively just scored an A+.
The best fights are happening right here in the cage.
And for Ricky Rojas, 22 years old, going to move that record to 4-0. And look, there's still so much time in his career left and so much experience still to be had. Before a 4-0 guy at 22 years old, he is well ahead of where he needs to be.
And we know his striking's good, and his ground activity was awesome. What I was most impressed with was the Rojas takedown defense. I think he went 5 for 5 on takedown D, scored takedowns of his own. I mean, that was a dynamic performance against a real prospect in Rodriguez, who has given every one of his previous opponents more than they can handle. This was a fun fight.
Still have 4 more fights left for you here on UFC Fight Pass, Fury Challenger Series 15, including our feature fight of the night, Marcelo Reyes taking on John Garza. But first, inside the cage, let's see how the judges score this one. Here's Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by Ways to Well. All 3 judges score the fight 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Pretty Ricky Rojas.
Pretty Ricky Rojas defeating El Guapo Sebastian Rodriguez. Not only was that somebody's has to go, is also 2 good-looking guys. Pretty Ricky and El Guapo.
That's right.
Somebody has to change your nickname. A Mexican-style fighter, big moment for him. Congratulations. We move on and meet our next fighter.